You know right, assassinate. Airport and Timaya. Moja nananum shegu edigu on my yeah.
We mo bibi akwaba eba Melodies TV so. There is a story me person me deba and listen, the main reason why I'm bringing the story is because I want us to prepare ourselves, because things like this will be increasing. Obi Beka say ibia I am a prophet, and you say me a prophet, but I'll explain why I'm saying this. Now, story nini or say man 73 or say man 73 and woman 55 charged with 58,000 cedis recruitment fraud. That just say papa kokra wedi 73 ene maame at least obi di 50 a obetumi aka say ya abrewa ana senior kano. Papa kokra bi wedi 73 ene maame bi a ono so di 55 say ya chi omo so bo a ye de bo omo ne say omo adada mbebunu ana nkrofo se bo omo be mo omo edwuma ama sika omo ajefi omo nsem 580 million old cities. Now let's go into the story. I say Emmanuel King Opare, a 73-year-old merchant, and Elizabeth Manukori, a 55-year-old teacher, both residents of Equiapin Manfe, have been charged with 58,200 cedis recruitment fraud under the false pretense of securing their enrollment in Ghana's security services.
Melodies TV on YouTube
fraudulently obtained the money from 6 victims who are complainants in the case in January 2021. As a Frida 32, inti omwa yebu omo no, omo ye bako insia. Bako ye friend Frida we di 32. Oye obia oye self-employed. Oye ono ankasa na ejuma. Another woba ye friend Lydia 28. Ono so ye self-employed. Oye ono ankasa ejuma. Abrante bi nso ye friend Benjamin 32. Ono so ano so yanke ejuma wo ye na trese bia wo self-employed ana wonye ejuma bia. Daniel 25. Ono so ye se wo ye jobless wo Accra. Ena Emmanuel ono so obi a wo ye jobless wo Koforidua ati ase. Ena Richard 25. Ono so ye shopkeeper. Now, I want you to notice the ages of these people and what they do. Ohe emma na ye bo mudi na wo mu na self-employed but mbe ma no ye ka wo mu ye jobless. Once mba de to the ending not wo no nye adwuma nye kra na kakra bia o de be si table so se wo ton ade no nti no obetumi aka se wo self-employed ana bia we sua tibi bo obetumi aka se wo self-employed whilst wo hwehwe bia abanye adwuma. Nti mba ni na wo hwe omo age a de wenyi wo mpa ye 32 years, 28 years, 32 years, 25. Emema miensa ewo mu. Obema na ba kope ene 32. Miensa ewo mu enina 25. Look at how young they are. And that is where I want us to concentrate. I say, the first accused, Emmanuel King Opare, told his friend Eric Okono in January 2021 that he has some protocol slots to enlist people into the security services. And if he could get some people who are interested and ready to pay 7,000 for the recruitment, 1,200 for medicals, and 1,500 for prospectus, all totaling 9,700. These facts were all totaling 9,700. These facts were presented by the prosecuting officer, Chief Inspector Bernard. Now, Papa no 73-year-old no was say owo protocol Emma Nkrofo na Nkrofo no de ombe ya ne se wo munchi 7,000
TV on YouTube.
Omunchi 7,000 ni wi a omun sanso nchi 1,002. Ochi 1,002 wi a na wasanso chi 1,005 for prospectus. See, the total amount of sika I was Nkrofo we ni etia 9,700, which is close to 10,000 cedis. This story I'm telling you, me now for 4 mienu have gone through. Me now for mienu baako ya ka chen say immigration ema yetia say ne bra penyi kutia 4,000 or say 3 years ni up to now what if ye immigration on koye. Up till now, otifie. Sa ye beka so immigration otifie. We view school de dada otifia wonye ejuma. Ena ye ka se enkope ne nche immigration mu. Immigration na madam fu biom ono nso sa wono pu de otua 2000 ono pu de asema omokatre no ane eno ye ni mobi of Flagstaff House and ye say ni ba ko no njiska ba o de for 2000 bi na ye kwa ye fan kasa on fan tonsio up till now sa madam fu nso tifie. Inti a lot of the youth wo omo man we mu omo kasa wo omo kasa about things like this etiefo ubehu ne say ye bu nkrofo bebre. But you see, there is a reason why businesses like this no air thriving, and I'll come to that. I'll say the witness notified the complainants, who ultimately paid the 58,200 in total that the witness handed given to the first accused, Emmanuel King Opare, along with their paperwork. In the case, Opare repeatedly made up justifications but never followed through on his pledge to enlist them in the security services. The case was submitted to the Railways Police Station by the complainants and victims for inquiry. The first suspect was apprehended at his hiding place in Manfi, Equiapim, where he identified Elizabeth Manokeri as his sidekick. She was detained as well. Elizabeth Manokori acknowledged receiving 4,200 from Emmanuel Kinopare for each victim during the caution statement. In contrast
Melodies
to
TV
her
on
assertions
YouTube
that she had been awarded 9,700 each victim. As a police investigation disclosed that Elizabeth received a total of 25,200 only from Opare and not 58,200 as claimed. Opare pocketed 33,000 to himself. They have since refunded 11,500 and 4,000. The story continues, but the tintini ni tietie mu no. And they say Mbebunu 6 na akokrane abrewe omo akwakochi omo ebu omo. Say oye aban official. Na what your story be say ya? You should be worried. You should be really worried. Because 32 years Oba self-employed oni ejuma ye. 28 years Oba self-employed oni ejuma ye. Obema 32 emba ne mpo de ebi mu wo ho a omutri ye because oye we na na bia wakope abrantie bi na abrantie na ba be ware no se nyame boa na abrantie ni ye na ejuma no wo sika abrantie ni tumi boa no ana se okoware ebusuapa mu a ntimba ne de omo asem ne mpo de ba mbema no hwembema no 25 years nkwa 3 jobless. They don't have any job. And then Ghana yet no, it has become a norm for the youth between the age of 22 to 29 to be jobless. I am telling you the gospel fact. The country we are living in today, ababa bedane ade wo ho enya sem kese biom se wo behu ne se wo bie di 25 wo behu ne se wo bie di from 20 years to 29 years a woni ejuma ya wotifie abedane normal thing ewo man Ghana.
Melodies TV on YouTube.
Something we should be concerned about because what it happens, they say it raises security issues. Now, you see a lot of people rising up in the name of protocol because papa we are why they we are waging for 6 my court case no ebi ayenchi into no free nonsense brabium nonsense beyebium obenya nkrofo because people are desperate. Nipa that's anyone. If you are too desperate, you don't have time to reason. So we are desperate for something. You are desperate. The youth these days, they are desperate. Aside the pressure, but say Obama protocol, baby. And you see, aside everything else, right? Aside the fact, say, in Mbebunu, this story shows, say, Mbebunu worrying trend. Say Mbebunu a jobless, 25 years old. 3 jobless, no. Aside that, no. Another worry on this, right, is the fact that we have understood in this country very simply, aje corruption atum, say obi kona wo ko share security forces ni mu a, security agencies ni mu a, nipa ko no e was all the protocol na ekọ and then obi aye na adwen say wo kọ police or kọ soldier nipa ko na ti ase say protocol na was medical. We have understood that in this country about than norm. So wo kọ police na we ntie bibia ye mfa wo kọ soldier na we ntie bibia ye mfa. So people now have understood that and they feel at ease to release money to pay. Shesika na papa waji omo close to 10,000 cedis. Now so they had money to pay. They went to find money. They say be kom kano na sika bia wo mu esie anase busia bia wo mu akọ boyfriend busianfo ho. And they understand. Say enye say wo mu tia but they are desperate and they've understood, they've accepted say and the Ghana yeti say when tia unya baby nkonkoshe. That is also another cause of worry in this country. That is where problems aba. And then yesoya yesi soldiers akwa korobi obi, yesoya yesi police akwa korobi obi, and it is there are things like this because a lot of people are entering the forces with protocol. Ebia papa na need anye yo, ba ebia wo bi no carry obi wo protocol list a wode nkrofo ewremu. Imagine say nipa ko na wode ne wremu no sebe o tia bribe eno koko wremu. Say nipa ko no wa koma ma ejuma no. O re ejuma ni mu a ehye ni trim so no bribe no de ba enti o teneka. Ti o bebo kro no e wo police ejuma nim because ni trim no ye gini scans wo bem. These are major issues e wo say oman ye hwe ne yeka. 3 very serious issues on this single story abano. 3 very serious issues. My member subium, the first one is the rate of youth unemployment in this country. The second one is the ease the youth are willing to pay bribe to enter security forces. The acceptance of bribery and corruption in order for people to get work in this country to do. It is very serious. It's a national security issue. And the third one is the type of people entering our security forces and the mentality they enter with. Because Obano ya jini sika 10,000. Obano ya jino into your beteneka. Let us be very serious in this country. Sometimes I send back on my way, nisu. Now, so if you go deep into the story, Obehune say, Charlie, there are a lot of issues around that story, and this story is one of it. Don't share my comment box anymore. That's it.